Yeah, this is the second set. And they bring this ball back. Nice. Now, Lila, that's an example of a push one. All right, we're back, Maddie. So, Lila, that's an example of a push one. You stepped out of bounds, or you had to step backwards. You saw she wasn't following you. And that's what we call setter-hitter relationship. In a perfect world, Cecilia, I want you to follow her if she moves back. If she moves to the right, move to the right with her. Because even though it's out of system, if you move with her, the middle blocker has to move with you. And if Lila sets a 4, then Sierra and Greta don't have a 2-person block on them. They're one-on-one. So you can take some of these sets that are passes that are out of system and still create one-on-one situations. So and same thing, Wonder Woman. That's a situation where if she moves to the right, move with her. Move with her unless she has to go so far away from the net, then you can't move with her, and because at the same time you still want to hit. I want to make sure I got everybody in the room. That whole expire in 10 minutes thing has never happened to me, and it's probably because I was using their website instead of the app. Like the app, they don't limit my minutes. Otherwise, I would have to do my podcast in 4 different pieces. My last podcast was 2 hours or an hour and a half. So, all right, we got Lynn joining us. Sorry, people, it takes me a while. I see a name Lynn, and I'm like, who's that person? That's a great cover, Alexis. In fact, let's go back to that. Oh, you're so busted. Hold on 1 second. Let's go back to the cover. Let's go back 30 seconds. There it is. Now, Alexis, the reason why you were even able to get this ball, look at your starting position. You face the hitter, right? Boom. So now you find yourself at base 3 on your starting position, but moving 10 or 11 feet in and getting a dig that a lot of liberos can't get, even at the high and the low level. Greta, are you number 4? Say it with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I need to play farther back.
Yeah, and Greta, again, you don't have to stay there. You just have to start there. Because if you already start moving forward, then you kind of find yourself fixed there and finding yourself digging a lot of balls that are more difficult to dig. Where if your starting position's there is back, and then it's a one-on-one block, and you're like, oh my God, if I start back, there's no way I'm going to get this ball. I got to move up. That's good. That's good volleyball. That's good volleyball because you did that from a starting position. Like the whole stay home and everything we can work on later, but your starting position has to be more ideal. Now that was Layla who never got off the ground on that one. Oh my God, Lila, you're so slow on that release to the target. Okay, we dodged the bullet, Lindsay Lohan style. And Layla has to remember to switch after the ball is sent over. And you guys, once again, mature beyond your years. You have the conversation. She had the conversation with Sierra as kind of like a my bad thing. Excellent. Nice. Great base 3 to move to base 1. Okay. I don't know if Lila was trying to set back row on that one. Okay, we got a free ball, but let's talk Alexis again. Okay, here we go. Someone asked if the Zoom meeting is tonight. Ruby and Layla are in the chat room. They're in the Zoom chat room waiting for the Zoom to start. Okay, you guys keep watching this. I have to go to my email and tell them that we are already in it. Zoom. Let's do that. And let's send. Right. What's the one thing you guys thought we did well the entire tournament? Do you guys? Does everyone agree it was the serve?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. If anyone reaches out to Layla's mom, please let her know that the Zoom link is on Heya. Like if one of the parents or any of the kids got a message on their phone or whatever, one of them wanted to know about the meeting or the status of the meeting, I actually sent the link via email back to the parents, and I sent the link to Heya. So guys, this is set 2. We won the first set convincingly. I believe it was 25-12. And when you win games like that, it's very, very important that you know that the other team is going to be more competitive, right? I mean, at the end of the day, nobody likes to lose by that much, and probably for them, the worst thing that could have happened to them's already happened. So you as players and as a team, you only have to expect. You have to expect the better version of them. Okay, we got a timeout. We don't need to see a timeout, do we? Nope, let's go ahead. Zoom ahead. That's a good serve. Position 1 again. Okay. That ball's out of bounds. Let's go back. I want to know if Wonder Woman was playing her base 3. No, she's just kind of like chilling back there. Okay. So Luciana, if at any point you think Sierra feels like she's by herself, I promise you she's not by herself. She's not alone. She's with her sisters. So let's get that base 3. Let's go out and in. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe you guys were having a conversation about Game of Thrones or something. Nice. Nice balance. Now, we weren't sure if the referee blew the whistle or not. And we made a decision to keep playing this. And we all agree that that makes complete sense. Okay, there goes Layla. Hello, Layla. Welcome aboard. We're in the middle of watching the second set of Balboa, our match 1. We previously watched the match against Wave. Wasn't a whole lot to get from that, so I would say that your timing is impeccable. Oh dear. What a hot mess. I got it. Let's go back. All right, we're in the middle of a long rally here. There's a middle set. Luciana, this is what we call a learning experience because you don't really get to play a lot of position 5 defense unless your serve is generating free balls. But if they're in system, they're probably going to set middle, they're probably going to set outside, and a lot of their traffic, a lot of their hard-driven traffic is going to come to position 5. It's going to come hard. So 2 things you want to do. You want to put yourself in a position where you're facing the hitter, and that's base 3. So you want to get that left foot as close to the line as you can, and then face whichever hitter's going. So your margin for error will go towards that hitter. If you're facing the net, your margin for error is going to go towards the net or towards where the referee is on the high chair. Okay, welcome Layla, welcome Rubia. Okay, we got 4 hits going on. And then Wonder Woman, in light of the fact I'm criticizing your position 5 defense so much, is a testament to the effectiveness of your serve. If they're like three instances in one play, there it is. Very nice. If the 3 instances on the same series where I'm criticizing your play, it's because you're serving tough where we're getting free balls or we're getting balls coming back at you. So, good job. Layla, you're a little late in the house in this meeting, and that's okay because Zoom links are expiration on Zoom links are a real thing. I tried to set it up early, and okay, that was weird. Someone was trying to call me from United Emirates. Layla, very, very good job starting your approach. You didn't get a lot of sets over the weekend, but your first step on the approach, you were first stepping, stop. And you're like first stepping, stop. First stepping, stop. So what you want to do is use your first step, and then when you don't get set, just kind of allow your body to go cover where the ball's going to go. I mean, in other words, cover for the hitter, whomever we choose to set. So they are calling back row attack on us? Okay, we're going to figure this out. There's the touch. Oh, great heads up play. And that's what happens. Wow. I think this is a block. Yep. I knew that. I remember this play. Let's go back. Let's have a little fun here. So, watch Sierra. Watch your pull. Your position on your pull is like more on the court, which gave you a chance at that. We both knew you could have done better with that, but that's okay. Outside set. Layla did not fly. You didn't fly with the hitter. We have this rule, Layla. If the further the set is away from the net, the more you pull the block in cross court. Let's show it one more time. Nice bang bang play. Nice heads up by everybody. So let's stop right here. Look where your position is. Look where her set is. She's about almost where the 10-foot line is. So that set is about 6-7 feet off the net. And those are the balls where you don't want to block her line because she doesn't really have a hard line shot anyway. Layla, I have no idea where you're playing defense right now. You're stuck somewhere between base 1 and no man's land, though I can see you are no man. So watch this. Outside hitter. The outside blocker, that's you, Layla. You close the hole. Sierra, you make sure your right hand fills the hole. And now we got ourselves a block. Geez, there's me trying to do the dance and the chant. I have no guilty feet. I have no rhythm. And yeah, that serve. You get a good rally like that. You put a lot of pressure on that other team, and the other team has to figure out how they're going to side out. But you know, when you miss, you kind of let them off the hook. And I have to say that, and that's an obvious is obvious. Okay, let's freeze for a second. Who's number 4? Say it with me. Who is that?
Me.
That's Greta, right? And is that Layla playing center back? Go ahead, Layla. You unmute your mic. You could say it with me. Yep. Okay. You don't have to unmute your mic. Say it with me. You guys got stuck in this position that I thought was kind of weird. And Sierra, we discussed during the tournament, we're going to work on practice more on cross-court hitting and variations of cross-court. It really just starts with starting off the court and on, and it starts with your footwork, your left foot. You know, left, right, left. It's going to be your left foot's going to be more parallel to the net. And as you continue to start off the court and on, you won't feel like you're contorting your body to make that jump happen. Okay, so yeah. Okay, gotcha. I got you, Layla. Guys, this is one of those things where I'm gonna put this up on YouTube anyway on an unlisted link because the dialogue is important. And honestly, this is not a session where you guys are just supposed to be muted. If there's something you want to say, you have to unmute. I mean, I'm not gonna wait for you to, don't wait for me to give you permission to talk. Okay, this isn't ancient Japan. This is California. Nice swing. And that's a very curious call. They called a net violation on the other team. All right. Now, everybody pretty much knows why we're on this game. We're looking at the score. The score is 19-10, right? And everybody's like, Coach, of all the games we should have watched, why are we watching this game? Somebody want to unmute their mic and say why we're watching this set. Tell me, why are we watching this set?
Just to look at our overall strategy.
There's that. Yes. I mean, but we can do that every set, any set. And I appreciate you unmuting and being brave enough to try to answer that. So don't think I'm casting any aspersions on you. Why are we watching this set? Okay. All right. We're watching this set because score-wise, we were up 24-18 or 24 by a healthy margin. I believe even 16. And the other team at the end got to 22. And we as a team, since we're doing this meeting, I want us to figure out the why on that. Ooh, look at Alexis. Look at Alexis. Go back. This is like the Alexis compliment thread. So let's Alexis, this is why I think you got this dig. Watch Sierra. So what Sierra did, Sierra was able to pull. And Sierra, of course, not approaching out and then on that. I'm going to undress you on that. So Sierra, because you were able to pull and play a little defense, that gave Alexis permission to come more off the court. Not off the court, but to play further back. We call it volleyball, indoor volleyball, we call it flooding the lanes. Flooding the lanes is when you just put a whole bunch of bodies in front of where you think the hitter's going to hit, and if you don't hit it, she's going to hit you. That was definitely Layla. I recognize the jump and swing. I saw the ponytail fly above the net. No, that's an ouchie. And so Alexa, even if you didn't get aced on that, you didn't have enough power in your hands for it to go to the target anyway. So what you need to do is step back, make sure your plant foot, your back foot is probably going to be your right foot on that. Your plant foot's there, so when you decide to set, you have more strength and power behind the set. First of all, you need to have stronger fingers too. But everyone thinks stronger fingers is the higher percentage of that. I'm just going to fast forward this. Sorry, let's do that. So power in your hands, powerful hands are not as big a percentage as you think. It's really about that back foot, because that back foot, when you extend your hands or you do your up and away, that's where a lot of your power is going to come from. So it's that back foot and then up and away, if you choose to set. Okay, out of bounds. Great job on serve receive. You guys started in and out, and you put in incredible amounts of pressure for them to try to hit position 5, which is left back, or position 1, which is right back. Remember, ladies, serve receive is in and out, digging, defense is out and in. Okay, there's an ace. Seems to be number 14. Now, here's the key. You're up by a lot of points. Are you keeping your discipline on base 1, 2, and 3? Lila, let's see. Yes. Uh-oh. There it is. They call the replay, and if anyone's wondering why they call the replay, it's because the referee thought she left the playable area to hit that ball, but she contacted the ball before she left the playable area, so that is legal. If she hit that netting first, and whatever, that the referee considers that out of bounds, where the bounds is basically where the court is. Oh my goodness, Greta, what is the hurry? Where's the fire, young lady? Let's go back and see that. So Greta, there are going to be some tournaments. That's not Greta. That's Sierra. Sorry, I'm sitting there. Poor Greta, minding her own business at the front, and I'm sitting there getting on her. So Sierra, there are going to be some tournaments where we want to slow down the game a little bit. So when the ref blows the whistle, count to 3 in your head. And there are going to be some games they're going to want you to count to 5. What that does is it's going to make the other team who's anxious to play wait a little bit. And if those 2 or 3 seconds they have to wait increases their margins for error, because their anxiety works against them. It's almost an involuntary reflex that they need to either be coached out of or just allow it to disappear on its own, or see a sports psychologist. So it's 23-15 right now. I don't know. I mean, I want to go back and figure out who got that ball. Who got that ball? Oh my God, Greta, you're ridiculous. Let's go back again. Whose ball is this? Whose ball is this, Tip? That is yours, Lila. Lila, I'm going to rewind again. Let's go back to 10 seconds again. So you moved to base 2 because you knew it wasn't coming over, right? And that's smart, because that's what I want you to do. So what you got to do is stay at base 2. The middle, there's the middle. You wound up moving. And you only move, Lila, if Layla decides not to double block that. If Layla decides to come back, then you come back. I mean, then you move middle and back, okay? So look at this. You wound up going to base 3 against the middle, where base 2, where you originally were, is more ideal, because your angle of pursuit would have allowed you to just come in.
Yeah.
And Layla, to her credit, look at that. Layla comes in, competing. And I guess we got to give praise where praise is due. Let's see this in slow motion. Look at that. Look at that. That girl on the scene of the crime. And there you go again. There it was again. Yep, there's that push one again. And again, you want to create more space from you in the setter, left and right, Wonder Woman, when the set is away from the net. If it's away from the net, you still want to make yourself available. So you do something called extend your string. Creating your string is keeping it tight with the setter. Extending your string, nice, down ball. That's terrific, Layla. That was terrific because the worst thing that could have come out of that was the free ball or the overpass, which we put away. The best thing that could have come out of that was you could have gotten a kill. So that shot, that location, that time is what we call win-win. All right, ladies, now this is when the show starts. This is 24-16. I get it. Someone got to tell me what happened there. Oh, my goodness. No way. No way. Everyone's on mute right like now. Oh, my God. Here goes Coach again. Look what you guys did on this one. Look what you guys did on this one. Check it out. I'm going to go back. What's wrong with this play, guys? You have Wonder Woman serving. No, exactly. We have Wonder Woman serving. So if you're serving, who's front left? It's Cecilia. And where's Cecilia right now? Yes, on the bench. Cecilia's on the bench. Wonder Woman serving. And we have our libero at front left. Okay, it is now, I believe it's 17-24. Ladies, stay with me. We got 8 minutes on this meeting because they're now telling me I have 10 minutes left on this meeting too, this has never happened. I guess when you have multiple people in the meeting, they only limit it to 30 minutes. So maybe, hopefully that's what's going on because I have Holly McPeak on the podcast tomorrow morning, and that's going to be a little longer than 30 minutes. Okay, there you go. That ball is in. All right, ladies, let's go back. That's a tough ball to play, right? Now, Alexis, that's the ball where you have to allow yourself to come further back because it's a free ball situation. It's not like a hard-driven ball. It's not like a down ball. So free ball is going to be more up and down. So the more up and down is, the more you got. You know there's going to be some depth on that. Front row activity. You got to make sure that happens. Make sure we come back. Okay. Make sure it allows Alexis to take the corner, and then it allows our center back to move a little bit to her right. There's a good pass. And there's a block. Remember Greta. Remember Alexis. Remember Sierra. You guys are all approaching to hit. Maybe not Alexis. You're all approaching. And then that first step, when you don't get set, you use the rest of the steps to cover the hitter. And there's Layla on an interesting catch when, I guess, yeah, she left me scratching my head on that one. I think probably because you felt like your feet were still in the air and you couldn't, maybe you felt like you couldn't land fast enough and turn around and do that, but it's one of those things when you know there's the game, you're in a real game, and you know the only other option is you lose the point. You always want to make an effort every single time. I mean, if you thought you were going to lose the point anyway, what have you got to lose? You got everything to gain and nothing to lose. You make a move on that, Layla, maybe it's a 50% chance, but if you don't make a move at all, that number is 0. Okay, so that's 5 straight points. Now Alexis is a little deep and a little outside the court. And there's a little bit of a flinch on that. So, Layla, you want to, in this rotation, you want to kind of stand a little sideways, angled in. So this way she can see the server. And Alexis, this time she moves, and she really shouldn't. You should just stay in your spot. Because what happens now, you move to line, now she serves there. So on your discipline, just keep your in and out. It's now 22-24. Alexa, let's see Alexa with me on the bench. I'm going to use her as a substitution. I was actually going to tell Alexa to untie her shoes, just buy us some time out. Wow, what a beautiful play, what a beautiful shot. You have good balance, and that is the end of that set. And that, ladies, is actually going to conclude our video portion of the section. And I'm going to use the last couple of minutes to say thanks for making this happen. Sorry about whatever inconvenience happened with our gym time and what's going on with the situation and with COVID and how it affects LA Volleyball as a club. But all in all, I'd like to say good work. I'd like to say good work all around. Greta, I believe this performance was your best tournament to date. Both middles, you both kind of looked alike, so I'm gonna judge you in the same category. You just learned how to hit the one. Cecilia already knew how to hit the one, but you're just learning how to hit a one and how it applies to Lila setting it. So, and you guys bought into the fact that we weren't going to change the one ball into a two because we weren't hitting it hard. We stayed stubborn with it, and because we did that, that point we set a one, and we were able to hit it. We were able to do good things. Good things are going to happen as we continue to set this one. Sierra, you're a little bit rusty coming back, and it showed. And the only thing that really saved you is that you kind of have a groundedness and fundamental that is very much like riding a bike. There's some things that go away, timing in your approach. You missed, you whiffed. Those things take time to come back. Your fundamentals, free ball, down ball, your platform, those things stay with you. So, yeah. So those, but the good thing is you kept some of the things that you bring with you to the dance that if you're a good player, it never goes away, right? So, Lila, you will not hear me talk to you a lot in a tournament because your position requires running an offense, and the last thing you need is a whole bunch of people talking to you at the same time, and you're just trying to run an offense. So, overall grade, I give you a good on this one because you're still learning how to set the one. And your four balls were good, and your back sets, the time off made you forget about just the technique of setting a back set, but that'll happen in practice. We can take care of that. Alexis, I gotta go excellent on you for you because you have two jobs out there. One is serve receive, and the other one is digging, like defense or whether it's free ball and this and that, and you kind of get an A- to an A in both of those categories. And I speak for everybody on the team where they thought you were really good. Whom else? Layla, I talked to you after the match. I know in your heart of hearts, just like every other decent hitter, you want more activity, you want more sets. And that's going to come. And that's going to come as Layla gets better with the back set and as you understand the footwork and your technique gets stronger. We're going to have offense on both sides of the net, and that's something I as a coach am looking forward to. Alexa, you're probably being on the bench. I know it's not like a thing any parent or any kid wants to be, but you are, because you're sitting with me and because you're coming in and out of the game, you're probably, and at the end of the season, you're going to be the most experienced player because you understand how it works better than some of the people only playing one position and being on the court in one position. But when you're on that court, you got to be ready, you know. And at some point, it's just going to be very, very much fun to watch you serve. Maddie, we missed you. But as you can see, the way Alexis performed, she did a lot of things that I don't see her do well that you do well. So I felt like you were there in spirit. She transferred a lot of her energy. Like her her digging was really really good. Your serve receive was really good, and I felt like her serve receive reminded me of you. Ruby, you were going to be instrumental on the quick set because your athleticism and your look, react, attack mentality is going to be really really again, it's going to be productive for this team. So looking forward to you on that one. We Leilani, we miss you. We missed your spirit. You know, we you bring this happiness and this joy to the court that just makes everyone want to be around you. And with less than a minute left, to quote Forrest Gump, that's all I got to say about that. Mad love, people. Get out of here.